Hey, welcome to the Practice Minute. You know, Sunday we talked about David and facing his regrets and commissioning his son Solomon to pick up in the places where he wasn't able to complete some of the things he had desired to complete for God, like the temple. And we talked about that in terms of how do we take the vision that we have for serving in God's kingdom and pass it on to the next generation. And so the idea is that we all have regrets in life. Some regrets we can't do anything about. You know, the regret of, I wish I would save more money towards retirement, or I wish I would have been a better father, or a better husband, or a better son. You know, those are things that are bound by time, historical fact. I can't do anything with that. There's nobody I can commission to go back and be a better father or husband or son for me on my behalf as I get to this season in life where I know that it's kind of coming to an end. But if we move our focus off the personal regrets and focus on the kingdom regrets, then we can actually do something. Then we can find others who we can equip and build up and commission to continue to walk in the work of the Lord in this world, in our church, in our own lives. And so one of the ways we do that is to mentor others. And we look for people who aren't necessarily extremely immature, or nor do I look to myself to be like this pinnacle of spirituality. All I need to do is find somebody who is, number one, in my life, who I have a connection with. Number two, has a desire to seek the work of the kingdom the way I've sought it. And notice I said the way I've sought it. I don't want to go out and find somebody who wants to sell all their belongings and become a missionary when I don't have that desire. But somebody who wants to seek it the way I've sought it. And then be able to come alongside them, walk with them, help them see the glory of God's plan that's eternal, that began before the foundation of the world, and that is carrying out until Jesus comes back. And then I invest in that person. I get to know them. I let them get to know me. We share our angst. We share our thoughts and ideas around the kingdom. We share our failings. We just become authentic. And you know, though we're different, I accept them and they accept me. And though they may live in a culture that tells them that faith isn't relevant anymore, I help them see how to live their daily lives as if what they profess to believe is actually true. And faith becomes relevant in their lives. And then I help them build a church, not for my generation or their generation, but for future generations. A church that has those things, that has acceptance of those who are seeking Jesus, has authenticity in his followers, has relevance in our daily lives because we live it out, and is organic and growing and living. So that's how we practice this. That's the practice for this week. Go out, find that person who's in your life, who is walking the same direction you're walking, connect with them, develop a spiritual friendship that's rooted in mutual acceptance, mutual authenticity, a desire to see the relevance of God's reality and truth in our daily lives, and then build a church that replicates those things. So here's the challenge, real simple, find that person. Whether you need a person to walk with you who can lead you and guide you, you find that person. Or if you're one of those people who says, I feel like I'm being called to mentor and lift up the next generation, go find that person. So that's it. Do that this week, and then watch it multiply and become a kingdom endeavor that can't be stopped. Thanks a lot. Have a great week.